Welcome back, Python enthusiasts. It's day 54 of our 100 Days of Python series, and today we're tackling something super practical and exciting, deploying machine learning models. We've trained our models, but now it's time to bring them into the real world. By the end of this video, you'll know how to export and save your models, create a simple web API for deployment, and even host your models on cloud platforms. Let's dive in. First things first, after training your machine learning model, you need to save it so that it can be reused without retraining. In Python, with libraries like TensorFlow or scikit-learn, saving a model is super easy. Let's start by saving a trained model using TensorFlow's Keras API. With this simple command, we've saved our trained model as a file named my_model.h5. This file can be loaded back anytime without needing to retrain the model. And that's how easy it is to save and reload your model. But what if you want to use this model in a real-world application? Let's create a web API to serve our model predictions. To deploy our model and make it accessible via the web, we can use a lightweight framework like Flask. This allows us to create a simple API where users can send data and receive predictions. Here's how to set up a basic Flask API to serve our model. With just a few lines of code, we've created an API endpoint predict where users can send their input data as JSON, and the model will return predictions. You can test this API locally or deploy it to the web for others to use. This API could be the backbone of a web app, a mobile app, or even a service that powers multiple applications. Next, let's look at how to deploy this API on a cloud platform so it's accessible from anywhere. Hosting your model on the cloud makes it accessible to users around the world, 24/7. There are many cloud platforms you can use, such as AWS, Google Cloud, and Heroku. Today, I'll show you how to deploy our Flask app on Heroku, which is free and easy to use. To deploy on Heroku, first, you need to create a requirements.txt file and a proc file for your Flask app. After setting up these files, commit your code to a Git repository and deploy to Heroku using these simple commands. And that's it! Your model is now live on the internet. Users can send requests to your API, and Heroku will handle the rest, scaling your app as needed. That wraps up day 54 of our 100 Days of Python series. Today, we learned how to save our machine learning models, create a simple web API for deployment, and even host it on the cloud. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Keep learning, keep coding, and I'll see you tomorrow for more Python adventures.